And until then, they'll be like angels that like watch out for me and make sure that I don't get into trouble. Because sometimes I feel like I am a troubled youth, but I know that the solution, he pauses and then nods. The solution is in friendship and the bonds that I grow and share with other people. Thank you. And I love everybody.
He gets claps, even if they're pity claps.
Yeah, most people aren't even paying attention to him. Kimber does clap for him. You can even hear her say, "I'm so proud, so proud of you, Tyson." Tyson like kind of waves to everybody and then walks off the stage. That was his speech. And with him concluding this, seems like most people are just still like talking, socializing. There's a lot of interest paid to this DNA collecting business. There are people who are saying that they will try to get that to Nia. There is still actually one more person at the party who looks like he wants to talk to you. It is A1, who at this point actually has a few people that have like come up to him to say things. He just nods to them and doesn't say much. But when he sees you, Nia, he kind of like waves you over.
Oh, he leads her way over, but looks a little intimidated.
He kind of like folds his arms and says, "Good job, kid.
Thank you.
You know, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. I think it might be about time."
Yeah, how can I help?
Nia, do you know who your grandfather is by any chance?
Nia shakes her head. I only know my parents, and they don't talk any about, family.
I think it might be time for you to ask them about your grandfather, who they haven't talked about.
Nia kind of looks at her Moby and then like looks up at him and goes, I don't know if I should be asking them questions right now.
Why is that?
They're sort of mad at me for getting into trouble.
I see. Tell you what, Nia. The next time that you need to talk to them, just summon me and I'll appear to help you.
What?
That's right.
How do I, summon you?
I'll give you my contact information, of course.
Okay, here's my Moby.
He types it in and hands it back to her.
Nia is trying not to go insane. And it says that, thank you.
Of course. Summon me when you need to talk to your parents, and I will help you in any way that I.
Well, I could use some good testaments to my behavior.
Don't worry, when it comes to your parents, I think I'll be able to handle myself.
Thanks, everyone.
Of course. Be safe.
Nia looks like she wants to hug him, but resists. Yeah, we will. I've got to go visit some of my friends now.
Yes, good. And your friends seem nice as well. Take care, young Nia. No. And he starts to, after he says that to you, you see him break down into the sickest robot you've ever seen as he glides backwards and starts to leave.
Nia now squeals. She can't hold it anymore.
He's doing the robot as he like makes his way out. Other people are like staring in awe at this. It's like his motions are so smooth, so rhythmic, that it's like temporarily entranced some of the people that are staring at him until even after he's gone, they're staring kind of just in awe at what they've this display.
Nia is also in awe.
Yes, you have now one A1 summon.
I can only summon when in front of my parents.
Yes, for that RPG battle, the event item. Okay, who's going out to the Cadillac Ranch?
Well, I was invited, so I'm good.
Marisol's gonna try to convince Simone and Jim to come along, just because they should probably report to an ELO official.
I am assuming that y'all don't know about the Moon Horse yet, so Jim will go, if only to tell you about the Moon Horse.
On the drive over, you have time to check out any repeater topics that you'd like. The last goodbye one is kind of done. There has been some shifting around of rankings of what topics are up.
Okay. Missing hearts. UFO?
UFO is so there have been talks about UFOs before on the repeater network. This isn't new, but in this one, they do mention that there were like very bright explosions in the sky, and some people do have like footage of what look like strange spacecraft. There's even one of a blurry person flying in the night sky. Some kind of strange multicolored person. They're not sure what that's about. As far as where they're located, people are saying that they've spotted them beyond the limits of the artificial atmosphere. These are pictures that have been taken with telescopes. The person that's seen flying outside of, or in the night sky, is outside of the breathable atmosphere. And in fact, the UFO, the flight craft, those are also taken outside of the atmospheric bubble around Artemis, the nation of Artemis. The missing parts, there are people in there that are just saying this is probably just like holograms and projections, or also slash just, Photoshop. As usual, every time you see a tag like this, there's like a group of people just like hoax.
I'm pretty sure DF follows the hashtag hoax and like now believes in aliens. Just
great. Yet another thing to throw on there. The missing hearts thing is kind of hashtag about the missing street stylers. Mostly people saying like, this was my friend. Here's a picture of them. If you guys find them, please let us know. They've been missing since the attack started. Any information can help. So it's mostly a little kind of social effort, community effort to get info on missing street stylers. The karate chopper thing has been taken over by Roku, Jokyu, who has kind of become a villain of the karate chopper trend by answering whenever somebody is like posting their karate chopper challenge. He'll show up and karate chop them, but for real.
My God.
No.
And then like sometimes takes their Moby, and then begins to like record him screaming into it. He has taken some of their shoes.
But why?
You just see him say. You can actually see in one clip. It's him just saying, "I'm the legend, karate chopper #1. Chop everybody. Chop your face. Chop your mom. Chop your whole face." Stay in your lane.
Roku.
Because of the Roku's involvement in the Karate Chopper Challenge, you do see now there are kind of peacemaker messages in that tag that say like, please do not engage in the Karate Chopper Challenge. We discourage all youth from engaging in this trend. It is dangerous.
Clearly.
And you can understand why, because the Karate Chopper Challenge has become the Karate Chopper death game. Now, he's not actually killing people, but the general implication is that he will kill all karate choppers who come and try to challenge him. As a result, the hashtag has gotten a bit more violent. Just a pinch.
So it's changed to Karate Chopper death game.
Yeah.
No. What does it say about the Seven Nation Army in general?
On the Seven Nation Army hashtag, you will see that they are mostly complaining, saying that the Seven Nation Army is just like kind of freely running amok. And what is Jeff going to do about this? They have to pay for what they've done. There's people that are saying like, clearly this is like, what they did was like hostile and we should respond in kind. The moon's not to be walked on. Kind of the Rise Up Moon Men people have kind of like, kind of made their way, migrated towards this tag to try to get hostility rising against the Seven Nation Army. There are actually a few pictures and videos taken of Roku, mostly Roku, beating people up and then taking their shoes, tying the laces together, throwing them over a wire, and then like posing and jumping around.
I don't want to phone up like Triple Cross and be like, can you do something about Roku? Not making our jobs easier.
On the ride over, you can call him. If you call him and ask him to reel in Roku, he'll just say, I can't, sorry.
It's an impossible job.
He's making our job a lot harder if you haven't noticed.
I apologize about that, but there's really nothing I can do.
Is there any to reel him in?
Only Halloween Jack, really, but Halloween Jack doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, Halloween Jack is also a prankster, so you can't.
Jeez.
There is one thing to consider. Right now, it's just he doesn't have much to do, but you all mentioned Astro World. That might get him out of public view at some point, right?
I hope so.
Maybe we can set something up do a bit of an expedition to Astro.
It might be for the best to try to get him something he can do without being public.
Agreed. Let me know if you plan on going there anytime soon. I'll see if I can get him and maybe a few others to.
Yeah, we'll maybe after this we'll set something.
Yes, they do seem interested in Astro World. Suspiciously interested, according to Nia Nova. Suspiciously interested.
Yeah, well, Nia's Nia, so.
Afterworld's a weird thing on the moon. It seems like ELO's like tells people not to go there, but they don't put up guards. You've been there before, forgotten how you got there. There's only one way to really get to that island is take a little ferry. So it's just kind of a weird area. And for somebody that's from Earth, it probably people on the moon are probably like maybe it's just in the background by now for them that place is just weird, almost like your little local Bermuda Triangle. But people from the Earth probably would. I'm sure, be very weirded out and interested in what the fuck what is this like weird madness?
So it's not like they're like, I gotta go there for some nefarious plot. They're just like, what is this?
I won't say that it's not one thing or the other.
Who knows?
It could be both. It could be neither. It could be that they just are super fucking. It's okay. On its face, Astroworld is an amusement park. That's a weird amusement park that's seemingly abandoned.
Okay.
There's gotta be something there. At least according to them.
I mean, even if it's just an amusement park, Roku would probably have a good time.
It's true.
Some shit on the ride.
Roku is definitely the type of person who would eat a whole bag of cotton candy, then a funnel cake, then throw up.
And vomit it off of the Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear.
In the meantime, or I guess on the original path that you guys were on, you're going to the Cadillac Ranch. If you pull up, you are in Sweet Sangrias. There are like small fences and defenses that seem to open up, like walls and barriers will open up when Sweet Sangria approaches.
Marisol's gonna text ahead that they're there.
Oh, I'd like to know about the stray dogs thing. Is there anything new in that before we move on?
There are reports of stray dogs in District 4.
Okay, Nia notes that for Nick.
Marisol was gonna bring up to Jim that they wanted to go to Astroworld with the Seven Nation Army guys, but they were wondering where he was because they needed him and his sword and all that.
They do? Wait, which sword?
Your holy sword. Basically, we need Jim to like go to Astroworld. He's like a key component.
Sure, I guess so. Why not?
What does his holy sword do in Astroworld? I feel like I've missed.
Remember, like a couple sessions back, we deduced that no one's tried to play the Vinyl with,
yeah,
record.
Lionel.
Lionel with the sword thing.
And after the phone
You
call,
can play that, okay.
well,
I've never actually been to Astroworld. I missed that session.
yeah, well, no one's tried it, and it's just a giant world, that's made out of that pretty much. And after the call that Simone has with Jaze, they could probably just head out right after Cadillac Ranch visit. I was thinking.
It'd be possible if Jim wants to.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
No, yeah, okay. So Cadillac Ranch opening up, sweet.
Yes, Cadillac Ranch does open up, invites you pretty much in. At the front gate, there is the familiar pair of Thunk and Thonk. They are both wielding kind of boxy-looking rifles and marching back and forth, like just in a pretty short line, like they're just doing a very short circuit, no pun intended, as patrol in front of the entrance.
That is so cute.
Yeah, as someone, I'll probably wave, kind of call them over.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like they immediately they turn and start marching towards you.
Hello, robot.
And once they get close enough to you, they start poking you with their rifles.
What? We're just here to see Lewis.
They start patrolling around you, Simone, like in a circle. They're just patrolling.
Maybe they're looking for weapons or something.
I don't have anything on me.
I've got healies.
Well, she'll probably pull out the 1951 gun or something.
1951 gun. Where'd you get that from?
The candy bowl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they see that, and one of them reaches for it with its little grabby claw hand.
She hands it over.
Okay. It takes the little gun, and it shows the thong took it, and it shows it the thong, and they both like begin just talk.